What's the biggest obstacle you faced in your life so far that you were able to overcome, and how did you do it?
Um, the biggest obstacle I've overcame.
Yes, if anything. All the different experiences you've had in your life, biggest obstacle you faced, you were able to overcome, and how did you do it?
Anxiety. I had bad anxiety growing up. I overcame it with doing yoga.
Did you ever seek the help of a professional when it came to anxiety?
Yes, because I didn't know what it was at first. I was having anxiety attacks. I'm like, what is this? I can't breathe. My mom took me to the doctor in like 12th grade. It's my first time.
And you were professionally diagnosed with anxiety.
Yes.
At that time, what did the doctor prescribe for you?
They said there's nothing they can do. It's just like breathing, working on your breathing, and it's all in your mind basically, which is weird, but yoga helped.
When it came to yoga, was that something you discovered on your own for this issue, or was that recommended by the doctor at that time?
On my own. My mom was like new. She didn't know what was going on, like how to solve it. They didn't tell me anything, so I just researched like what's good for anxiety, and yoga comes up, and I actually liked it and took it seriously.
So no more anxiety for you?
No, I still have it. Like I don't think it just goes away. Like I'm not as consistent with the yoga as I used to be, but eventually I'm gonna get back there. Yeah, it should.
Do you know what triggers your anxiety attacks or anxiety?
I don't. Like I really don't. It's just like random things. Like it's random. I don't know.
And are you able to describe, because there may be viewers watching this that's heard that phrase, anxiety attacks, but doesn't know exactly what it is. Are you able to describe an anxiety attack that you faced, maybe what that description is a little bit? Shed some more light on that?
Yes, actually, yes, because I feel like people say they have anxiety and they don't really have it. I'm not downplaying anybody's. I'm just saying, like, actual anxiety attacks feels way worse than, like, oh, I'm, like, in a moment where I have anxiety. Anxiety attack is, like, your heart is, like, beating, like, I would say, it feels like 100 for, like, per minute. Like, it's insane. It's beating really fast, and it's, like, you're, like, like, breathing it out. Like, I can't breathe. You're gasping for air, literally. So, yeah, that's what it feels like.
And when it came, when it comes to anxiety, was that as far, was that as, for lack of a better phrase, was that as bad as it got, or was there a worse instance of any of these anxiety attacks?
I think the worst one I had is like after I had an allergic reaction. I had an allergic reaction and that caused my anxiety. So I was having like an allergic reaction times anxiety attack. And I feel like I was dying. My body was like, it felt like glass. And if you touch it, I would break. That was the worst time ever. But that was because I had an allergic reaction.
And was that something you had to go to urgent care or emergency room type of thing, or?
It's so, I was already in the hospital. I was there for an iron transfusion. I have low iron. This is first of all, I was there for an iron transfusion, and I guess since my body never really has iron, that's what I was allergic to. Like the iron they were giving me. So after that infusion treatment, my body just like went AWOL. It was insane.
And care to share what age you started noticing the anxiety or anxiety attacks when they
12th grade was my first anxiety attack. I'll never forget that. I was in the hallway, like probably leaving the principal's office, and I had an anxiety attack. What the fuck?
And what high school did you end up attending?
I went to Wheeler High School.
And did you end up graduating that particular high school?
I did. I went to Savannah State.
And how far did you get with Savannah State?
2 years. I don't really like that school. I don't want to get bashed, but I did not like that school. I should have went somewhere else.
And care to share why?
It was like a high school. Everybody will tell you that. It's just like you're going to a high school. Half of Atlanta went. And when I say half of Atlanta, I mean like the north, east, west, and south of Atlanta. Like everybody in Atlanta went there.
And when you stopped after 2 years, did you at least obtain the associate's degree?
No, because it wasn't a 2-year school. But when I left, I went to KSU and did a program there and got certified in the medical field for a job. Yeah, so.
And care to shed any more light on that?
On what?
On what you currently do at this point?
I work in a doctor's office. I'm not gonna say what because people will try to come find you and like all that weird shit. I'm not doing that.
Got it. When it comes to music, are you considered a full-time recording artist at all?
No. I would say no because I still work a 9 to 5, but I'm trying to get there. I'm like, 50-50 for sure though.
Now, sounds like you had no problem admitting that you have a job while you are also having a music career.
Definitely.
There's
They're paying me.
there's some recording artists that hide the fact that they have a job as they are pursuing music or a music career. What is your opinion on that?
Why are you hiding it? We're all regular humans. Like, everyone has to eat. You're not getting paid when you start this music stuff. You're not getting paid initially, like first. Like, you're not paying your bills off of this. You have to be doing something, whether it's trapping, working. Like, you're doing something to get money besides this. So
Now, winding down here, when it comes to anxiety or anxiety attacks, anything else you want to mention about this topic or question you weren't asked, people want to know about it.
No, I would just say if you do have them, to just practice on your breathing. It really helps. It does. It sounds cliche, but it works.
Anything else on this topic?
Nope, I wish you all the best.
And for time reference, it's April 2022 now.